Here's a look at your jobs today, featured on CBS 4 News Sunrise every morning. In McAllen, they're looking for a salesperson. The pay will be discussed during the interview. 1 year of experience and a high school diploma or GED is required. In Edinburgh, crew members are needed. The pay will be discussed with the employer. At least a high school degree is required. And to talk more about job opportunities in the Valley is Mike Gonzalez with Workforce Solutions. Welcome, Mike.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you. And there's a lot of people who recently might have just graduated from college, and it can be tough to land that first job. So what are some of the things that grads should do to prepare to get into the workforce?
Right. So some useful tips that we've recently found out is that you should really take advantage of career fair opportunities. We need you guys out there and interacting with these employers and showing them that you're confident. The second tip is pretty much using that opportunity right there to state what your goals are, how passionate you are. Show them that you have drive and leadership skills. And the last one that we have is to ensure that you really ask questions. You know, a good employer is going to take note on whether you know more than just the pay grade on that job.
And definitely, and the great thing about with Workforce Solutions is you guys have career fairs, job fairs all the time, and this is a really great chance for new grads, you know, maybe if they're not even ready to work yet, to practice those interview skills.
Yes, very much so. I mean, in a lot of these job fairs, we have, on average, at least 10 employers. And from there, that's a good variety for you to go if you just want to practice at least, if you want to go in there and get that face time in.
Definitely want to get the FaceTime. Well, you can get some FaceTime if you're looking for a job. There are 2 hiring events that are happening this week.
Yes, ma'am. We have one in Wessico, and that is going to be on Wednesday from 9 to 4 p.m., and that's going to be for Eddie Packing Co. We're looking for production workers. And the day after, on Thursday, the U.S. Border Patrol is going to be there at the Wessico Center again, and they're hiring for Border Patrol agents.
Definitely. So for both these hiring events, people are going to want to bring many copies of the resume. You never know how many people you're going to meet with.
Yes, you can never have enough copies of that. It's very important to dress appropriately as well. It's a first impression, and that is so huge when you're meeting with employers for the first time. So it's better off safe than sorry. Come dressed well, come with a few copies of that resume, and be optimistic about what's going to happen.
So even if it's 100 degrees, the guys should still put on their suits like you did, right?
Yeah, you got to look sharp. It leaves an impression.
It really does. All right. Well, thanks so much, Mike, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.